We'll see if that favors them.
It's a huge point that we'll be bringing up throughout this is the T-side struggles of Vitality are a very, very real thing. However, the CT sides, players are playing well on defense. CT sides, lockdowns have been solid for Vitality. They'll get tested here up con. First contact from Exertion, who's moved in. Mezzi's going to be gush, but there's plenty of Vitality players to handle this.
Yeah, Brolin and Shuey taking two between them. Flames able to follow up back here for Vitality. 3v3, and lots of time still left in this pistol round, and Apex is caught between three targets. His teammates going down, and finally Apex connecting another headshot. ZywOo and Apex against Torzi and Shuey to close the pistol round.
Yeah, ZywOo's just showed up. Very deadly superstar player. Bombs evacuated though. Torji's backed off towards Catwalk. Shuey's fallen back in towards Connector to cut off any kind of a flank. So isolated 1v1 at the B bomb site with Torji and ZywOo as he makes his way over. Shuey and Apex are going to try and find each other over in middle. Apex knows it can't possibly be clear. And ZywOo misses that piece of information, but Apex has no HP to take this fight.
Yeah, Shuey just keeping him pinned, but it's ZywOo, and it's slipped ever closer to that B bomb site. Apex still in that awkward fight against Shuey. The battle of the in-game leaders goes down, and it's Shuey to win it. ZywOo with no kid on his back. That is the big problem here for him. He's looking at short side. There's no peeks. No one from MOUZ wanting to offer him up an opportunity. We know he's one of the best pistol players in the world, and the time is the problem here for ZywOo. He won't be able to win it, but he'll certainly walk away with both kills.
Yeah, but MOUZ is obviously very happy. Who cares about the kills? Take that pistol round victory. A drawn-out affair, but a very nice escape up Catwalk for Torji. We revamped the way we approach coming into these big games. We revamped our playbook, and it's yielding results early on.
Well, ZywOo farming early on in this round. Mezzi's beside him. 2 opening kills for Vitality, 1 back from Torzi, but that is not enough. And the 2 remaining MOUZ players have penetrated the B bomb site, but it's Spinks that is quiet in behind the bench, not revealing his position until he decides to peek out. Gets 1 before going down to Brolin, but this has got to be brilliant from Brolin. It's a 1v4 total, 3 more targets to collect.
A little bit of patience from Vitality. Flames has low HP, so he'll be the one they send out as bait. They're waiting for ZywOo to be in position and ready to go on the flank, and everyone's going to follow up on Flames' information.
Flames is low, but first player in. Lands the dink on Brolin, then the interesting conversation around ZywOo. Obviously reopened the conversation about being the #1 player of this year with a win in Cologne.
They don't really have anything, MOUZ, to do in this round. They don't really have any flashbangs to activate. They're hoping for a mistake. They got in position, and now they kind of just have to start going for it. This Galil open into the bomb site. Brolin sprays down Apex.
Wow.
And this has worked way too perfectly for MOUZ. There goes ZywOo.
And that's what you're talking about, Exertion getting into the window. That's the impact he can deliver. In a position to fire through the smoke, but he was a little bit too exposed. And Mezzi gets that first kill. Still 2 more to get if he wants Vitality's second round here and now. He's obviously got to worry about so many positions, so he goes back to check Connector, sees another target. He was close to bringing down Brolin. He would love a grenade. That would finish him off, but without that grenade, it is looking very unlikely now that Merriman will be able to get himself back into this.
Yeah, he knows where the second player is. You can see him predicting the follow-up peek, but not going to be able to handle it. Nice swing from the Imfat.
MOUZ about to try and split this B-bomb site. ZywOo's chimed in with that AWP, and Spinks needs this. Recovers it. Was a little bit messy, but eventually gets the kill required.
Very messy. Now, Vitality have to be careful because the initial impulse, especially with pistols and weaker weapons, is to perhaps over-rotate. Mezzi slid over. Flame started cheating. He's hit the pause button because they're coming in con right now. Flashbang is out, but he had vision before it pops. Shuhei goes down. Flames he made to make a move, and he's got another, and Vitality respond as well.
What a back and forth game we're being treated to already right off the start, and there's not a lot of money for MOUZ. They might be baited in again to go for the force buy, knowing that Vitality have not built their funds up. Event to event, and playing the Counter-Strike that's lying in front of you.
Good shot from ZywOo. Shuhei trying to break his angle, beat his angle, and jump across to the boxes. And now you've got this play towards the B bomb site. Mezzi challenged.
Yeah, Spinks sees the first jump past the window. It's another full commitment for MOUZ to B, but they will not break. Vitality hold on. Spinks and Mezzi get their kills, and it all collapses for MOUZ. Finally, we should see the end of the force buys. The eco's coming up for MOUZ, and Vitality should be now increasing their scoreline to 4. Looking to continue that into this first gun round. Shuey with mid-control applying pressure in towards Connector as Apex has eyes on ramp.
Look how aggressive Shui's being, though. This is very quick. There's a lurk smoke.
Oh,
and
Side
it's
was watched
spotted.
it.
Yeah, nice try. Try and be a little tricky, but not enough cover from the smoke, and Shui goes down.
Oh, feet of Brolin spotted. Can he deal with both? The answer to that is no, but he does well to at least get Apex. Now he impacts turn. He tries to move out into the B-bomb site, but Mezzi in a difficult position to clear, and MOUZ fall down to just 2 players. Exertion in his common position, moving through the window, and Spinks is completely aware of that possibility. Exertion unable to do anything, and Torzi's now left in an impossible 1v4. He'll carry his AK over.
Nice defense from Vitality. Good reactions as well. It's that standard default on Mirage for MOUZ that they've played against so many times. Brolin alone outside of A, 2 players in middle. Once they realize Shuhei's making that aggressive play, they know it's the standard default. When you spot the feet at the A ramp, both players get aggressive, and they whittle MOUZ down. Torji just trying to do some damage, and it could be so useful. One more kill could actually be massive for Torji if he's able to find it. But Vitality being disciplined, they'll make him commit into a bomb site.
There's so much money in reserve here for Vitality that you really don't want to lose this AK. It's going to hurt you more than it hurts them at this point. They are peeking him, applying pressure to Torsi. He won't escape as Zaiwu will continue to frag out his 12th kill of this map so far.
Exertion praying for a challenge and trying to bring a lot of attention to his direction. He did find the kill. But meanwhile, the movements on the other side of the map don't net anything, and Exertion can only do the one so quickly. Shuhei and Torji, the last remaining for MOUZ.
Hasn't felt like MOUZ has been able to get into this game yet.
No, not quite yet. But I mean, that back and forth at the start of the half really kind of throws, I don't know, the pacing of the half. Your feel of it might fall apart a little bit. So MOUZ is still working into that. They have another gun round coming up next. Oh, excuse me.
Oh, okay.
They might just straight up win this one.
Maybe there's something here. Shuei with a shot back on Spinks. Apex having to chime in with a sniper instead as Zaiwu has switched out to the rifle. It is Shuei alone in a 1v2, and can the in-game leader feasibly pull this off? 1v2 for Shuei on the ramp. Nade, flash, land towards his position, but he's still got his health. There's no util left here for Vitality, no smoke. Onto that defuse. Apex goes down first, and suddenly just Zaiwu. But you can't say just, because he wins this clutch easily. It's another round for Vitality, but Shuei makes it close.
But still pretty content, Vitality looks to have Zaiwu be the main point of defense at the B bomb site. It's Mezzi who will shift over to A as Spinks plays very passively outside the murder hole. And MOUZ once again attempting to split the A bomb site.
One through Palace, one through the ramp. And the main prong to the approach right into flames as it burns away. It evaporates. As the T side of MOUZ is collapsing, it flames his hands, and it's Yimpat alone at 1v4. Can't do much. Off the top of Tetris, he is toppled as Vitality continue to build a beautiful defense.
Because Vitality start building to critical mass.
3 rounds left in this half for MOUZ. They're dreaming of a 7-5 scoreline. Mezzi peeks out. Confident fight on towards Brolin. He knows there's many numbers in behind that, and Spinks' turn to step up alongside of Mezzi. The first 2 fall, and it's MOUZ again, unanswered in the trades. They have to call that B play off. They haven't been able to break through that B bomb site yet. Plan B. Now to go back to middle, and Spinks is aware of that possibility. He's not alone. He's got flames with him. And suddenly Torzi again in an impossible situation. It is another round here for Vitality.
Another very convincing round. No bomb plan as well, so while you have the full losing bonus, money's still not great. That was a round in which they forced up the AKs with very light utility, and you can see if plan A fails, plan B is not an option.
With such limited utility, you cannot afford to be missing that window smoke here for MOUZ. When you so desperately need the remainder of this half to go your way. Zaiwu up to 15 kills, 1 death. Exertion fighting in middle. At least they've claimed the life of Flames, and an opening fight is being traded.
Vitality's gonna fight this.
Spinks and Mezzi ready to go. There's a second player in window as well. This looks good up for Vitality. They could crush this attack from MOUZ before it really gets going. Spinks' head spotted at the window. Short peek from MOUZ, but he's alone and he's down. And so is Spinks. MOUZ fighting forward, but ZywOo the Relentless yet again with a shot to the chest of Exertion. And Apex with that distraction gets an easy kill into Connector under 1 minute as Apex gets a little lost, a little confused, and it's all on ZywOo.
I love this reposition though. If this was sped up a little bit faster, he might be able to catch Shuhei, who's not in the bomb site yet. Just now leaving Connector, he's gonna have a chance. Surely one. No, they wrap around into the site. They've gotten away. And ZywOo's gonna have to play the post plan. He goes for this all day with this money though.
Yeah, with this half that he's having, why wouldn't you give it a go? Tough clutch here for ZywOo. With the post-plant positions that MOUZ find themselves in, they're about to get the info of where ZywOo's coming from as well with that grenade being used. This round looks very good for MOUZ to close on a third. ZywOo dives down into the sandwich. It would take something unbelievable, and that will not happen. Brolin will drop ZywOo. Well, the fourth round could be absolutely perfect in the end for MOUZ. As you've mentioned, Vitality struggles on the T side are evident. Shuei's already got around the top boxes. Flames has eyes on this peak, but Shuei goes into the open. Mezzi's the one able to spin back and drop the in-game leader on the other side.
And good utility usage for Vitality, just covering the retreat of their players on mid-ramp, holding back with nades and Molotovs. This push from underpass, and now it's ZywOo who takes a scalp. That's Exertion.
MOUZ to try and recover a 3 versus 5 deficit in round 12. Here comes the first contact. The impact catches Flames, distracted. One opening, one way back in here for the side of MOUZ. Apex is burning. Apex is down. MOUZ have recovered this into a 3 versus 3, but Spinks from short, grabbing that kill back. Impact gone, just Brolin and Torzi now left. Plant is being secured as we speak, but ZywOo to close it alongside Mezzi. 9-3 half from Vitality. They are in full control on the opening map of this quarterfinal.
Up catwalk we go for Vitality.
Oh, Brolin getting through the smoke. Has to drop back in behind the cover. Exertion with the first kill of the round, but it's short-lived as Mezzi bites back immediately for Vitality, and they're going through the connector smoke. They're putting pressure on Brolin, who fights from jungle. He'll know that he's got to worry about window, and he got back to that shot, but he couldn't stop Mezzi.
Good swing from Mezzi with the bomb. Spinks is left in alert position. He's going to have to wrap all the way around 3-on-3. Shuei and Yimpat are about to get to the CT spawn stairs, which is not guarded. So Spinks needs to be very cautious about his timing on this flank and listen to Mezzi and Apex and their communication for when this retake is beginning.
Shuei making sure the close angle is checked. Mezzi's had a great start into this pistol. Might be the man to close it as well. Still at the firebox, sees another victim. Mezzi right between the eyes. It's a third kill of this pistol round. He's doing pretty much everything asked of him, and another shot for Mezzi. Why not? Ruling by royal decree in the pistol. It's Mezzi with all 5.
Mezzi haters in absolute shambles here today. 16-5 on Mezzi. This has been a brilliant performance. Beat bomb site anchor on the CT side, and now a wonderful pistol round to get Vitality started. And you mentioned it as well. And with the struggles of the T side, if you win the pistol, you don't have to play a whole lot of T-sided rounds. So he's got them out to that hot start. If they can sustain and convert this second round, all of a sudden Vitality's living the dream.
He was just landing everything. It was 6 shots from Mezzi right at the end, and Vitality can celebrate that one.
Depends on the flashbangs that are thrown by Vitality. If they throw one to make sure that's clear, it comes in late. Good turn from Brolin, good turn back, and kill.
Oh, yeah.
There's the second one, and now 2 MP9s. It's a lot better than 1.
Well, that's it. They've actually done it. Now, ZywOo stuck in middle. He's got a MAC-10 in this situation, but the bomb's down on ramp. MOUZ step up, and they shut down that Vitality attack as they try and come out of ramp. The MP9s, when they combine, they can be little but mighty. And the necessity for MOUZ to win that round.
MOUZ is ready to party, and let's see how close they can get this.
Well, you said that Torzi's AWP can prove to be a pivotal piece. Great work from Mezzi again. ZywOo in middle, shutting Exertion out. And this was their opportunity. This was them returning to a bye for the first time here in the second half. And MOUZ are down 2 players instantly.
It's so recoverable considering the HP of Mezzi and ZywOo. MOUZ might not know it, or they have to know they're both dinked. their teammates will have called out.
This makes this fight so important in Shuey. As soon as that smoke fades away, it's ZywOo revealed, Apex down, and the round is recovered in an instant. Mezzi's still low in HP, which means he needs to rely more on the rest of his team, and Flames and Spinks will combine to leave it all on Jimmy. He's coming back through jungle. First kill is good for Jimmy, but he's got to get more than that, and they'll offer them up another one. It's now just Spinks, and he's so close, but not close enough. Spinks able to make sure Vitality go to map point here on Mirage. Still coming through connector, while they'll leave ZywOo short with that AWP. And MOUZ hold on. Torsi taking the initial damage at jungle. He's got a crossfire with his teammate, and it's rock hard right now for MOUZ. Spinks left in Palace. Vitality don't break them this time. And it's a flawless round in the end. 4K from Shuey.
Really nice setup from MOUZ. A crossfire pretty much negated any chance of that Vitality move from working.
45 seconds left here for Vitality. Where are they going to go? Shuey finally peeks out middle, this time combining with Torsi and Exertion. Bomb is down, and so are Vitality. It is just Mezzi left. His Deagle bangs to the head of Shuey, but he needs a lot more, and he's got a second. AK picked up! What is that? Mezzi going back, had another chance at short, but he takes a breath because this could be something unbelievable for Mezzi. He's so close, and MOUZ sure start to break a sweat, but recover it in the end. Vitality had the full eco in the last round. Finally back to a decent buy. They've tossed out their utility into the window and top connector.
They've thrown it out not really to use it, just to deny information over to MOUZ. They don't want MOUZ during this transition period where they set back up for the A hit to know that it's coming ahead of time.
Well, it's coming through the smoke. Flames is already through, and Brolin had no idea, was not ready for that. So Exertion has to step up in his stead, and a double kill will keep MOUZ in this fight. But with a minute left on the clock, Vitality see this as a chance. And they want to seize that chance. They want to close this map, but Shuey says no to Spinks. Still 2 players left. Apex, one of them. The impact dropped. And it's Mezzi and Apex to close this one out at even numbers.
And the ops over in CT spawn. So they can't swing into the bomb site. They can't get the bomb planted. There's no utility left for Vitality.
Yeah, tough round now for Vitality, and Torsi is going to be aware of how powerful his position currently is. Shuey decides to reposition and keep Vitality guessing. They last detected him towards connector, but he's gone back through that window. And he'll play from jungle instead. They'll let this bomb plant go down, and now it's about a retake, and Shuey was caught in the open. It's just Torsi left. Apex with a 3K so far, but Torsi looks to stop them, and he just won't do it. Vitality breakthrough. They've got the first map of this quarterfinal.
In Vitality taking this part of the map.
Apex with space to play with, but that space is taken away. It's a vacuum as ZywOo, second shot on that P250, but Torsi off the top, ripped away by Mezzi. It's a 3v2 with Vitality favored on numbers, but that is only for a short second as Shuey takes Mezzi out of this round. Spinks takes a moment to breathe. Waits for Shuey to make an aggressive maneuver, waits for him to make a mistake because he knows he's got ZywOo on the prowl outside.
Yeah, well, he's alone at the bomb, so it's a very awkward position for Spinks to be. He probably would love to be able to make a play, but at the moment he's got to sit tight. Looking his flank on a timing, looking for Shuey's push. They've at this point lost track with all the time and what ZywOo's done, and that might start making Shuey or Brolin a little bit nervous.
How many times have we seen ZywOo on a P250 make the difference in a pistol round? Not this time though, as it is a clean finish for MOUZ. They'll win the pistol, 2 players stay up, and MOUZ 1 round up. You know what can fire them up? A hero AK for ZywOo. It can be so effective, especially with a pack of players that can act as a support network. Fight outside goes the way of Torsi against Apex. Now Vitality applying pressure down to this lower bomb site. They'll use smokes to try and get a plant at least. And they should be able to confirm that, but MOUZ have the numbers for a retake, but you can never count Vitality out when ZywOo's on the AK.
Yeah, but he seems a little uncomfortable with where he wants to position himself. Everyone's going to be inside the bomb site. Nobody's been able to get out. They don't want to go back towards ramp room. They know the retake could be coming from that position. And this spot from ZywOo with an AK, I don't think this can net a round win. Good first kill.
Oh, second kill for ZywOo. Never dealt this man until he's finally taken out by Torsi. It's the clock of Spinks, not able to do enough. And Vitality get a bomb plant. They get 3 kills out of that situation, but no round win to be seen. It's a 3-0 start for MOUZ. Apex just jumping, always a risk. They go outside, but they get info. They get info very quickly, and it's a little too risky in the end for Apex. Exertion cut down, but the rest of his support network is there to ensure that MOUZ are off to a good start in this round 4.
Yeah, good to see him in the first gun round having the motivation and the mentality of to stop them in their tracks, disrupt whatever they want to do outside. Don't let them get comfortable. Don't let them start playing behind that smoke wall. I think it'd be a relatively simple conversation to have after Mirage, where everyone probably left their PCs on the stage feeling like they didn't actually play a game of Counter-Strike. Spotted the boost. Brolin now calls out the position of Mezzi as well. No need to attack into him. Just chip at him away with utility. Everyone from Vitality is here. They're going to swarm one last kill. And 4-0 for MOUZ.
And Torzy moving and taking space away, and Vitality don't realize it. They're going to have to try and gain it back. They moved outside. Brolin's going down the vent. Here comes that barrel around the corner. Spinks makes quick work of Shuey. Flames now with space. It's so important that he wins his fight, and he won't for Vitality. It's now 4v4 as Vitality move players downstairs.
Yeah, and Spinks is there to cut off any rotation down the vent. Brolin knows it. He's got to be careful of the lurk behind him, but his main priority is this secret play. He's the only defender downstairs for the moment.
Brolin looks for a brawl, and there's 3 players in front of him. Apex removes the Swede. Yimpat deals with Spinks in the lobby. 3v3 damaged players here for Vitality. You've got Apex on 4 HP. ZywOo took the initial grenade damage at the start of this round. They're looking to fend off this retake attempt from MOUZ, and right now they're doing a good job at holding them back. Yeah, and
there's been plenty of time for Vitality with the smokes up, with the flashbang, to get into positions that they weren't able to get into previously when they planted the bomb down here. Jimbat's coming on a very, very late flank.
He's taking a long time to get in position. MOUZ are biding their time, but here comes the utility. That's going to heat things up. Inside of the cubby, Impact catches Messi, moving up the stairs. ZywOo down. Suddenly only Apex left with 4 HP, and he'll move out of the control room window, but unable to control the round. Limited time as that defuse starts, but MOUZ pull it through to keep this flawless streak going.
Now showing him a bunch of different looks on the level of aggression they bring out. We've seen him push outside. We've seen him had a 3-man trap set up. Now it's very passive, giving them control of secret, but not big garage. Apex does slide in. There's the first fight, spotted the shoulder. Second player still unknown over in mini, but Exertion does not want to give the peek just yet.
45 seconds remain in this round. Vitality must convert this 5v4 now. Flash to Exertion, turns away. The drop from Flames is not quick enough, and Exertion is doing so much work on his own, and he's still alive until finally dealt with from ZywOo.
Oh, Jimmy's still here.
He checked it. He checked it.
Looking the other direction. No one's gone outside like super early in the round, like it has been throughout this half. It's a late mid-round execute of the outside wall.
In fact, no one's gone outside at all.
Nobody's committed with it, but it's the denial of information that matters to them, because setting up this hit, although Exertion reading it, he's already in mini.
Double hut setup. 2 players up on top. They're going to descend down. Brolin's got the first on the defense here. Can Vitality flip this back in their favor? So far, so good for MOUZ. And Brolin tries to make a mess. But Mezzi makes sure that he's there for the cleanup. 2 players left for MOUZ, both at heaven. Yimpat and Torji have not seen that bomb go down yet, so they're just taking a moment to breathe, pause. And with 25 seconds left, they now move out into the open. Mezzi knows 1 player's down. Vitality tie up a second round. They put 2 on the board, finally getting going. Yimpat, that is just wild. Smoke spam, he was aware that that was a possibility. Mezzi getting taken out. Great opening for MOUZ to play with. It's clean. I like the idea from Exertion, wasn't too far off.
Here's the drop, so he's going to call out this is outside presence from Vitality, but MOUZ don't necessarily have to challenge it altogether, considering they have a man advantage. And they fall right back. They get lost between attacking outside and falling back. Spinks is able to get a double, but Shuey recovers.
Yeah, Spinks peels back as well, but not without taking damage in those first fights. He's 25 health left, 2v3 to try and convert here for Vitality. But it's ZywOo on the AWP. And he's still alive, he's still on the server. And so there's a chance here for Vitality. They line up, but ZywOo takes down Torsi in reply. And now they know what they're up against. Sees that second player. Couldn't grab his chance on the 5-7 on the first time of asking, but ZywOo will get the second, and it's down to a 1v1. ZywOo against Yimpat.
He's trying to find the vent right now. Yimpat's downstairs. And I think this is stalled out so long that ZywOo's just like, you know what, I've missed my timing. Let's just calm down, take the risk as the smoke fades.
Yeah, he's not dead yet, so he's wondering where is he. And such limited time now left, 20 seconds. ZywOo eventually has to commit to this upper bomb site. Yimpat's still on ramp. So ZywOo has time to plant the bomb, and he'll have a molly. He'll use that towards heaven. Allows him to plant safely and comfortably. And now it's about the one extra kill.
It's also about what positioning he takes. So now he's going to have to be concerned. Oh, is he going to wrap all the way around?
Is he going to wrap? Oh, dude, Yimpat's walking right next to him. He's got his gun out. Now ZywOo sees him, but he gets around the corner just in time. He's playing with him in an awkward fight, and Yimpat's still in the lockers, still around that corner, and Yimpat stays cool in the clutch against the Woo. Oh, this Molotov, that's going to heat things up for Torzy. Fortunately has a smoke. So he just wants to make sure that he stays in that spot. He doesn't care if they know about it. It's just about maintaining that position. Exertion goes 1-for-1 with Apex.
All right, what's the reaction from MOUZ? You've lost outside control.
This is crazy.
Your secret player knows he's under attack. Is he going to risk it? Is he just going to...
Oh my god, ZywOo inside of the smoke. Torzy coming out of it. He's taking his teammate down, and ZywOo is the surprise factor. He was close by. At least able to get the trade, but a little bit awkward. And there's pressure now on Shuei's shoulders. Can he hold it? He's got one, but ZywOo's so quick, so effective on that trade kill. And once again, we ask the young Finn to step up, and it's a long-winded spray. His bullets disappear into the void.
He has given a warning over to his teammates. Apex finds him.
Yeah, that's a great little play from Apex.
And that allows Vitality to hit the pause button on this progression to the lower site. They can actually come all the way back up secret if they want.
Spinks obviously still worried about the play that it pushed into lobby. He goes in to check it, spots out Shuei. MOUZ are now toppled. It's just 3 players left. Very likely Vitality close this half with 5 rounds. Considering the start, it's been a fantastic recovery from Vitality. Yimpat doing what he can from the double doors. Let's see if he can double up.
Well, he's going to need his teammates to come join him if they want to swing out. Oh, single door, there's one, and the plant does go down. ZywOo and Spinks 2v2, but thankfully the bomb plant completed.
Well, ZywOo knows where both players are, has a 1v1 fight, but can't win it. And it puts it all on Spinks, and they know he was the player on the upper bomb site. But where is he gone? He's in the vent now. He's coming down towards Decon. And that defuse isn't happening. Spinks plays from Decon through the smoke. Brolin dead first. Just Yimpat.
No kid.
Can Spinks close this half with a 5th round for Vitality? Tapping that defuse, Yimpat off it, and without a kit, there's no hope. There's no chance. He's gonna get back on it again, but the time is so thin, and Spinks rounds it out. 5 rounds recovered for Vitality in the first half, 7-5 as we take a break.
Ready for the comeback.
Yeah, ready. It's not much of a comeback. It's 2 rounds here, Jason. So let's see. If Vitality win the pistol round, that comeback could be complete. Very, very quickly.
We are being very generous with the comeback designation.
Yeah, we really are.
All right, there's the first kill for Mezzi, but Spinks is traded off very, very quickly without any kind of fight.
Yeah, blow for blow, back and forth, but Mezzi again, man. There's just something about him today, and these pistol rounds, he's just so good when he's got that little sidearm in his hand. A 4K from Mezzi, had an ace over on Mirage, he's got 4 here on Nuke. Can't stop him today.
Yeah, both CT sides winning their pistol rounds. You have Mezzi playing at this level like we saw in Mirage, and it feels like it's continuing here on Nuke. You add in ZywOo outside on Nuke with an AWP. This is one of his strongest maps on the CT side.
Yeah.
You've got a lot of obstacles in front of you if you're MOUZ.
Crispy shots from Mezzi.
He's usually playing buddy system with Apex as well, who likes to set him up very, very much for whatever peak, whatever fight he wants. That's not this round. Apex is already down in secret, so ZywOo would let them cross. He wants to stop them wrapping around towards heaven. He wants to stop them going in towards mini, but Torzy holds for the peak.
Well, he won't stop much because his head's no longer attached to the rest of his body. Great shot from Torzy was pivotal in that game you mentioned versus FaZe. Flames is in the lockers, and he's about to be pushed on 2 sides. Oh, Flames, I don't envy your position. I do not envy it whatsoever, because as soon as he commits to one fight, the peak is coming from the other, and he was guaranteed to die.
It's a really weird round for Vitality, though, when you consider they came into this. Flames had an MP9, so does Apex and Spinks. So with these weapons, you can't really take all the normal setups that you would if you had M4s. You don't really have those players who can take a fight at range. You're playing things a little bit different. differently outside, so MOUZ was given a lot of free space to work with.
Oh, look at this. This is free for Apex. He catches Brolin, ruins that heaven wrap, and now MOUZ have only got players coming through main, but they turn back. They get those kills, and they stop from Vitality from being able to pick it up. Right at the end, though, you think Apex might have got Vitality back into a position where they can compete, but not to be. But for now, MOUZ take a moment to settle into this T-half. ZywOo looking to be disruptive, more aggressive in this round. He pushed up to red, he doesn't see anything, and so has to come back and play from secret, and he's lost his buddy. He's lost Apex as Exertion just fires shots through that smoke.
His battle buddy. Apex was spamming previously with the FAMAS, so I'm wondering, we didn't get to see it from his POV. It might have been spamming again, which is what Exertion gave him the indication of where exactly he was playing from.
ZywOo, usually perfect at silent dropping, didn't silently drop this time. And ZywOo to fall inside of the side of the hand of Brolin.
And they don't have the weapons. They don't have the weapons to stop this play from Mini.
So it's MOUZ overrunning the top site. Mezzi, that was a last-ditch effort, the last chance. And now Flames, he's committed, and he has to get out of there. But he backs into the lobby, wins that fight. That's his ticket out of there. He's got to run with it. He'll take an AK.
I was going to say, his ticket and his AK-47 to get out of there. Spinks going to try and follow things up, moving out of ramp room as well, trying to get away from the bomb explosion. He's got a long path and a very risky, dangerous path to tread.
Good shot from Spinks. Flames has made it far enough away, you'd imagine that AK gets into the next round, but MOUZ, you mentioned that they've got game on this T side and they're showing us early. There's been a couple of different looks from Vitality on the outside stance. You know, you've had ZywOo playing passive at Garage, you've had him get aggressive in the last round, but none of this really worked yet until this point. ZywOo spamming through the smoke, casts Exertion, and look at this. Look at Apex. Oh, it's perfect. Brolin caught. Apex has got another one out of this, and this is clean from Vitality. It's convincing at the start of this round, and Spinks comes up from secret, silences Torsi, and Yimpat has nothing to do in lobby.
So one of the great strengths of Vitality's CT side Nuke is the tandem work of ZywOo and Apex. They are so good at playing together. And this time it's a kill from ZywOo, spam through the smoke, and then setting up Apex for the peak. Nothing worse than reaching the end of the half, the end of the map, and not being able to afford the weapons you need to fight back. So you're exactly right. 5 players side for surviving for Vitality is a big deal.
Even in the finals of IEM tournaments back in Chengdu earlier this year, Spinks going aggressive to the hut. It's Brolin to go down first. And actually, instead of falling fully back, he sticks around, and that'll not really work out for him in the end.
I bet he regrets that.
Yeah, I'm sure he wants that back.
Yeah. Cool play to get an opening kill. It sucks when you hand it right back.
Yeah, it's true. You do feel a little red in the face.
Yeah, you do. Oh, I don't...
Oh, Exertion piece him. How has Apex got away?
He's so lucky. So very fortunate. Very bold to go for that peek. Good kill from Mezzi while blind. And he's calling out. They're trying to drop vents. Another one's gone down, but he wasn't ready for Yimfat. Flames is here.
Yeah, Flames is ready. Strikes the match. Sees Torsi. No fire to put out yet, but finally, the first spark. It's Torsi that's gone. 33 seconds left. ZywOo's here, and the bomb trying to get out of there as Exertion's calling him to come back. But look at Flames. Oh, he nearly stops the bomb, but it will get away. It'll climb up that vent, and Flames is on the chase, but he can't get around the corner just yet. He can't get over the top.
But now they have all the information. Flames has gathered everything for ZywOo to come in from lobby. He's saying, one's holding me vent. There's the spot, low HP, easy win. Exertion's still there, and he's in trouble.
Well, let's see if he can make it all X's today, and the answer to that is no, as ZywOo is able to drop in. Vitality recover it. And 4 pistols around him.
Yeah, Exertion's going to work outside on his own. Shuei supporting with utility. Here comes the hit towards the upper bomb site. That's the AK taking most of the damage. And they see Mezzi's position on top of the silos. They're like, we don't have anything to deal with that. We don't want to mess with this anymore.
No, we do not. And Spinks, he's not going to enjoy that. That's going to hurt in the morning. Exertion, a second shot in, and he could be the X factor time and time again. He's opened this round up for MOUZ. Just as Vitality looked like they were going to tie it up, a missed flash. It's all getting a little uncomfortable.
You have to save.
And yeah, they're just locked out now. Vitality have just been domed by Exertion.
Oh, they just let one little creeper get by outside. That's Exertion. Okay, that kill might motivate them to go hunting for one more.
But they're still so far off.
Yeah, the problem is you don't want to risk the AWP in this retake. Yeah. So the only way you go for it is if you really feel like you have a handle on it and the bomb's just too far gone now.
Yeah, they're over halfway gone.
They're still coming in late.
They're still encroaching on it. Yeah, you're right, but yeah, this can't happen. Vitality won't win this. No, they can't. So get the AWP out of there, please. So ZywOo's going to fall away. Maybe they're just trying to inflict as much damage, but MOUZ, this was a round where they didn't expect to win it because you see with their buy, they wanted to just get enough resources to have a good purchase in the next round, but Exertion was able to get in behind them. Impact straight in towards Hut. It's a good opening kill. It's fantastic, and he did damage as well through there. Not a lot of damage, but a little bit on the Apex.
He didn't take any damage is the crazy part of that exchange.
Yeah, how does he do that? Dip in and dip
land
out.
A shot. Yeah, it was a little extended duel there.
Second half of play, and there he goes. ZywOo does feel like he has to drift closer and closer back to the bomb site. Spinks is coming down to watch that flank. That'll allow ZywOo to adjust his gaze into the bomb site itself, but Torzy, instant trade. Spinks in the vent, doing great work to stop Exertion, but he took damage on board. Half of his health is gone. 3v3, and good spam here from Flames. It's not a lot of damage.
Softens him up a little bit. Door's gonna get blown open. Retake hasn't begun yet, but they want to apply a little bit of pressure. Tough situation for Spinks.
Yeah, utility on the back of Apex. One kit on Flames. Spinks close to the smoke at double door against Shuei, and that's going to work out perfectly for MOUZ. It's just Flames left, and he's not in a position to win this round. He has to retreat. MOUZ are fighting back in the second map as they take a step closer to evening out this quarterfinal. It's 12-9, map point for MOUZ.
It's 12-9, and it's a broken Vitality. They've got such little cash to play with.
The credit card right now, he's got eyes up on top of Silo.
It's a cool boost. Look at the protection it gives you.
He's got a lot of cover, yeah, and a lot of chances. But he hasn't seen too much until Exertion steps into the open. Then the boost up, that's such a sick, quick trade from Torzy.
Yeah, but once again, another opening kill provided by a rifle and then given right back. Yes, especially with this buy, you'd love to be playing in a 5-on-4. We saw Spinks do it earlier in Hut. Now he's done it again. On top of Red. Good little dink and good job of Apex making himself a small target.
Yeah, and now you look to ZywOo, a player that must step up for you. Apex doing what he can to pull distraction, but ZywOo nailed through that box. Unbreakable is shattered. Mezzi's got another in the 5-7. Proves he can work with the pistols even in these kind of rounds. With 50 seconds left, it's Torzy and Brolin with an opportunity to close for MOUZ. He's found an AK-47 and he's out towards Squeaky Door with that. Silently, they will try to drop, but some noise made. Apex alerted, brought back into main. Big kill on Brolin. It's all on Torzy now within the site. There's a closer for MOUZ if he's able to pull this off, but it's unthinkable, and it won't happen. Vitality have a little bit of life. It's a 10th round, double figures reached. 2 more, and they got overtime. MOUZ look composed in the communication just before the beginning of this round, and that will certainly help matters with a kill through the smoke. And Exertion has been a nuisance in and around these smokes. Once he gets into main, he's been a real problem.
And this is a huge position for him. And Shuei's going to love him being here. Like, hey, in-game leader, I'm in mini right now, and nobody knows I'm here. You can call around me. You can utilize me.
Surely that's got to be something that Vitality are aware of, though. A possibility that the player could be in there. Apex on the rafters. Mezzi plays in below him.
Problem is, you don't have, with that pick, you can only put 2 players to defend this site.
Mezzi did well. He needs a second. Can't do it. So Apex is up next, off the rafters with 1. A single kill. Flames through the front, up the vent. Second chance, taken out by Exertion, and it's on ZywOo to close it, to get into overtime. He'll climb up in towards heaven, and this deity of Counter-Strike has a 1v1. The natural steps up with a deagle. Torzy plays from inside of the hut, and ZywOo just can't find him. Torzy must be just pounding at this point, trying to figure out where ZywOo's gone. This is his comfort ground. ZywOo loves to clutch inside of this A site. So always forced into the open, and he can't stop it. It's going to be MOUZ sending us to map 3. This series deserves Inferno.
There's a Molotov on Shuei. Depends on where they want to use it. If they want to use it for these sandbags, it'd be sick. Gonna come around the corner. Nice, easy double kill. Flashes out to activate. But the rest of MOUZ has fallen all the way back. They saw it coming. They're 2 steps ahead, and they're 2 frags ahead in the pistol.
Yeah, we know Vitality like to go for that little bait and switch out of the sandbags in the pistol. Apex is, oh my god, Exertion eventually turning around the back, and that will be a little frustrating for Apex. MOUZ completely destroyed the Vitality B defense. They've won the pistol.
What a little stutter step. Get that opening pick, fall back behind the wall.
I love
it. Yes, screw your counter flash. I'm fine. He does. Well, it'll be 1-0 for MOUZ. We'll see if Vitality choose to buy up in the second round.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, they got a lot of weapons being taken away from him right at the end of the day. Exertion's going to continue the hunt on just as Spinks bails out.
This is for the ace as well. Exertion's got everything so far. Spinks is not really allowing him to get the glory of all 5. He just gets around the corner, and Spinks runs away. It does feel like they put their chips in the right place, though. Vitality have the numbers on the right side of the map for the moment.
They absolutely do. They just need to hit the shots. ZywOo's going to get smoked off. He takes a gush as they cross over.
He nearly just gets straight up smoked by that shot, but still alive, still standing. Spinks in the pit goes down. Now Shuei's turn to collapse upon the defense. It's MOUZ to fall next. And there was a stack of players here for Vitality. Stacks don't always mean they're going to work out, and it is MOUZ to take a second in a row.
Yeah, really good smart play from MOUZ, though. Going ramp side, really abusing the rifles against the pistols. First guy they faced off with was a FAMAS over in pit, but no head armor. And some very nice entries provided by Shuhei, who leads the way in. Against ZywOo without an AWP. You don't want to let that happen on Inferno in a map like this. He can move that AWP around in so many different places to be a nuisance.
Oh, speaking of nuisance, here's Exertion. Nearly gets a double kill. And Apex is trying to just fend them off, but he knows he's under a lot of pressure. He's under a lot of scrutiny, and he has no teammates. Smoke goes out, last-ditch effort. Gap left side of that, it'll eventually start to expand.
Save the weapon and try again in the next round. A round in which ZywOo would be able to buy some armor for his AWP.
Apex into the open, does pretty well to get one. Brolin's down, but is that enough to roll with for Vitality? Not looking like it. MOUZ take a pause. They don't allow themselves to go down to the AWP of ZywOo through CT, and Apex trying to dip through that smoke, unable to stop much from happening, and Apex, in fact, will go down through the smoke on his own. So MOUZ are up into a 4v3, bomb planted, and Vitality call it off. Spinks is already running all the way to the pit. ZywOo's trying to get out of here with a smoke not up. There is a risk for this AWP not to get into the next round, and we know how much of an investment it was to get that AWP into this. But fortunately for Vitality, ZywOo is allowed to retreat. It's a 4-0 lead for MOUZ. At least Vitality hang on to 3 weapons, though. Yeah, not necessarily the most amount of utility.
Drop that as well.
Might not need that. ZywOo, oh my god, his foundations to the boost they were trying to construct is gone. MOUZ got headshot, and there was no trade for ZywOo. So in that instant, they know what's going on. They see the AWP being boosted in middle. They know where ZywOo is. And Spinks is in pit alone against the onslaught of MOUZ players coming towards him. This has got to be absolutely massive from Spinks, and it's not a single kill. ZywOo's rotation is immediately stopped.
All right, well, sound the alarm bells. It's an issue now.
Yeah, it's ringing real hard right now. Vitality, they just can't get into this.
5-0.
Nothing's working.
And a very convincing 5-0. The opening kills firmly in the favor of MOUZ, the follow-up tactics called by Shuhei. And now if you're MOUZ, you're like, we should probably hunt these guns down. We should get a little bloodthirsty here.
And that's what the hunt is on. I mean, this is after a timeout as well. Vitality have had their moment to pause and breathe and talk about things, and it just has not worked out for them.
Let's see how many guns they take out of this between Apex and Flames, because I think Vitality's going to want to buy again in the next round, but that's one less, and FlameZ, you're surely not going to get away from this. Molotov to keep them at bay, but Yimpat's in front. They're going to run through the fire as well. Oh, going for the knife. That's maybe a bit too much. And
but I respect it. A little sneaky Swede. Exertion again, applying pressure towards B. He's been spotted. He's expecting a peek coming out from coffins.
It doesn't seem like he reacted to FlameZ. I think he saw the shoulder.
Definitely looked like it registered, at least it should have, but ZywOo chiming in. A shot at long, goes down on Brolin, sees his second victim, and Shuei peeked with grenades in hand. So finally Vitality into a position where they surely can't lose the round. They just keep catching opponents with hands busy. Yimpat takes damage on board, he gets dinked. So finally Vitality will get off the goose egg. They'll get off 0.
It's a bummer of a round to give up if you're MOUZ, though. You would have loved to have done some damage and taken 2-3 kills in this round to drain the economy. Yimpat going to try and survive being flanked out from alt mid. FlameZ should have that, and he does. Vitality's finally on the board. It took him 6 rounds.
And that is a possibility, given the fact that MOUZ once again come back at them with a strong buy. Top mid, watched by ZywOo. Oh, Shuei gets beyond the scope. Spinks peeks out. 1 kill from Spinks. Would have loved a second, but just not afforded that luxury. Now ZywOo under pressure. Flash is connected. ZywOo's about to go down, but he gets into the site. Backed up by MOUZ. And he's done very well to keep Vitality in this fight. But the problem is MOUZ goes down. There's just too many targets, too many problems. And MOUZ just sandwiched them. But it's still winnable. It's a round the Flames can certainly pick up, but they know where he's coming from. And that's a problem. He'll deploy the smoke as cover to get into the bomb site. Spinks jumps up. Good first kill. Can Flames do this? 1v1 against Yimpat. And he's down to 1 HP, but he retreats. He gets away.
He's giving himself a chance. It's all down to timing now. But Yimpat, we've seen him so good. He's been good in these clutches today as well. Does he have the read? Does he sense the timing?
This is good. Flames' reposition is perfect. That is fantastic from Flames. Important clutch. If Vitality lose that round, the dreams of a good CT side start to diminish, but he steps up when needed.
We pick up the pace, we get into the bombs, we pressured it so well. To have it ripped away like that has got to be frustrating.
Yep,
Vitality
absolutely.
is 3 rounds back. Deep Utility does a little chip damage and Exertion all the way at top Banana, but he doesn't look like he's going to clear right.
Oh, Flash is perfect. It's great from Apex. Sets Flames up to peek out from sandbags. Exertion goes down. MOUZ play with a 4v5.
It's important for Flamesy to have gotten that kill. Shuei's in a little bit of an extended duel, taken down by nades, but Exertion has been playing that style all day, trying to bully the B bomb site. You want somebody who's going to make him nervous, who's going to make him second guess those plays. But you still have to be honest and keep a 2-2 split on your defense.
Time is of the essence as well for MOUZ. 30 seconds left in this round.
Apex has a Molotov.
Flash is going out first. Apex, it connects perfectly. Spinks has to drop back behind the new box. First kill for Apex, out from the pillar, gets traded by Torzi. And now a little bit more pressure as Spinks actually goes down as well.
That had to have been a nasty transfer.
Oh, that must have been wild.
We obviously didn't see the POV, but that had to have been a nasty transfer from Torji.
Yeah, because you see Apex just looking confused, looking across. He's like, how have we both gone down in that situation? That immediately forces the safe call from the 2 remaining Vitality players.
I guess Apex didn't think he would have the time to deploy the Molotov.
It is a decent enough buy considering the circumstances here for Vitality, but again, it's a mid push. It's some aggression coming down mid. Spinks makes it work this time, and he gets away. So that's a huge opening. It took a little risk, obviously, but it works out.
Yeah, and Torji never took the full swing to actually trade that kill off. He seemed a little bit hesitant, maybe waiting for the follow-up peek from someone else.
Now here's the nuisance. Here he is. Exertion looking for executions. Not able to get around the half wall. He will stay alive, though. That could be a key difference. He's on 24 HP.
Yeah, but coming back to the A bomb site this time, if you're MOUZ, you're running out of options on how to win this round. There's a minute and 10 seconds.
Flames boosted up on top of the sandbags.
Exertion leading with the bomb and low HP might be a little bit crazy.
Yeah, he's got Torzian behind him. It has to be effective trading because you should see Exertion die here. Flames with the elevated position, just too much to handle.
That's
Exertion goes down, bomb now down, and Mel is very much committed in the top Banana fights. Oh my god, Flames, he just ran through blinded right into the open. Yimpat's easily dealt with that. Now Apex will retreat down into the darkness, but his teammates are coming back. But for the meantime, it is Apex alone.
Yeah, MOUZ have to get in here. They have to find this kill quick and clean. Good flash from ZywOo. Apex will peek off that. They're not entering the site just yet. They know clean kill.
Not good enough. Not good enough at all from Vitality. They have lost the player advantage, drawn back by ZywOo. All right, here's Mezzi catching Yimpat, distracted as well. Suddenly they're back into it, but Brolin begins to brawl. He's down to 8 HP. He gets away. He gets back to the back of the new box, and this is cover that he can work with. But yeah, Utility, low HP is not good. And Brolin got the headshot before he went down. Brolin with the last second, destroying Vitality. Well, the best case scenario now for Vitality is they grab this 3rd and final round. But with how their T-sides have been, you don't want to rely upon a huge comeback. And that just explains this first half. It summarizes what has been happening. Exertion is just unrelenting again. Nothing they can do can stop the prowess of Exertion.
The pause from MOUZ. They know pushing into it will be their undoing. A little bit of information found, but it's traded. So now just ZywOo in the bomb site.
That's all. That's all they've got. It's hero or zero. ZywOo, first is good, second even better, and now it's Spinks. He must try. He must attempt, but remember, he's at bottom middle. He's so far away from this.
He does have a kit. He has a Molotov, smoke, and nade. If he can find Exertion, although unfortunately inside the bomb site, going to be very difficult to land the killing blow with a nade. And Jimvat's not playing at the broken wall. He's playing in the corner, so that utility likely going to go to waste.
Spinks will move up short. Steps being taken towards the site, but his campaign in this first half is about to come to a close. Jimpat will land the headshot. It's 10 rounds for MOUZ. They are storming towards a semi-final. Well, they don't know about the flank at the moment, so they're taking their pause. And this might cost them. They're being sandwiched in. MOUZ have everybody ready for what is going to be a B attempt from Vitality. It's a good start to the round here from Flames. Captured back by Brolin on the dual Berettas. That banana flank is swift, and I don't know if they're going to be ready for it, but the bomb is down and Vitality crumbling. Here's Torzy, he's got a double, finally silenced by ZywOo, but he needs more, and of course he'll provide it. It's just Brolin left, 1v2, bomb not planted. If he takes a breather and allows this round to play out, then perhaps he'll have a chance again, but Vitality needed the pistol, they've got that.
Yeah, there's just a lot of questions right now for Vitality, and hopefully they can answer at least a couple of them in the first 3 or 4 rounds of this half, and then all of a sudden we can start seeing a picture coming together of how a comeback occurs, how Vitality recover what looks to be a disaster.
Somehow, some way, a lot of damage being done in this round from MOUZ. 2 kills, and the third. This should not turn into a round victory for Brolin, but already the damage inflicted is huge.
He's got a nade.
He's got a nade, yeah,
absolutely. He can take down Flames. He can actually go for this if he gets... Oh, he doesn't.
He didn't go through it. Oh, no.
I feel like the last 5 times I've seen a player with utility that could kill someone and I've called it out, they don't throw it.
They just don't go for it, yeah.
I might just stop doing that.
Yeah, maybe if you just be silent, it'll happen.
Okay, so he saves it for this. Fair play.
All right, well, I don't know how they did that much damage with what they brought to the table. And even when he had it, it's not necessarily been put in a position to find success. Now Shuei, oh my god, okay, that is one hell of a clear from Flames, who is not going to slow down. In fact, he wants to speed up as he goes in towards the A-bomb site. Torzy peeking out to the side of the site. Flames is taken out with 48 seconds left. Vitality are thinking about an A finish, but it comes down to kills, and oh no. Oh, Apex, he wants that one back. He really wants that one back. Yimpat in pit, finally dealt with by Mezzi. Remember the apartments player of Torzy. Will he make the difference in this round for MOUZ? Brolich taking the attention away. Torzy will not make the difference because Mezzi annihilates him. So that's the round done. Vitality up to 5.
Vitality still in this and fighting back. Next up is going to be a low buy from MOUZ.
And the story we set up just moments ago about all the confidence you would get would be shattered. Good shot from ZywOo. Chance given over, because there's not a lot of time left in this round. 25 seconds. While space goes down, that should make the decision now very easy. Try and finish this B-bomb side off. And their problem, their nuisance, the bane of their existence is exertion. And he's only got one this time. Yimpat on the follow-up. It's 2v3 as and bomb goes down here for Vitality.
Vitality had left 2 lurkers on the other side of the map. MOUZ finds both of them. So that backfires completely. Now you have a 3-on-2, a man advantage for MOUZ. You've got a kit on Shuei. You've got a smoke and a flash for them to utilize.
Apex moves into the church.
And Mezzi can swing off of him as well.
Better pray that Apex can step up here. Mezzi, yeah, alongside of him, they look to breach. They've got himself a double, and it's a good double from Apex. A time to strike. Yimpat against Mezzi. Mezzi's been quiet, but this will be a loud moment if he's able to step up that defuse. He's just sticking it. Oh yeah, you like that? Yimpat comes off it. He's got the headshot and the time. He's gonna hold it. No kid on his back, but he doesn't care. Finished by the Finn. Time.
This can be so disorganized. This can crumble so quickly if MOUZ get the opening kill, but at the same time, would they expect this many bodies to be in the site?
20 seconds. Apex arriving. Up too short.
Shifting away.
He's moved away. At the wrong time. Apex dies. Yimpat inside of the side. He's not alone. He's got Shuei in the corner. Can they play off of one another? Shuei's gone. Yimpat out of ammo. And with just enough time, Vitality get into the site. Bomb planted and surely a save now. You're so far away from this, but we're still going down banana. They are retreating back into T-spawn now, and the ult for Torzy will walk away. Their chances will come in a later round, but they are not breaking through to that map point.
And Vitality just keep moving forward closer and closer. Good exit kills, but the round gives Vitality 8, and they're only 3 back.
Hi guys, Mezzi here. Make sure to sub to ESL CS. Keep right on.
It is the op, so Torzy's just going to take the shot and fall away, showing presence, and oh, Vitality love that. They're like, okay,
that's what the op is.
Let's hustle.
Yeah, there might be a weakness on this A-bomb side, so let's pounce through the top mid smoke. And they've got a lot of control here. In fact, Flames is going to wrap a round long. Sees one player drop into the pit, but that is good work from Yimpat. First is good. ZywOo drop. Yimpat, that's what we're talking about. He steps up. Finally, MOUZ are going to break through once again. The player that is making the difference is this young Finn. Yimpad up to 20 kills and a triple out of the pit. Shuai, flash goes in. Multiple Vitality players revealed on the other side of that peak. And Spinks comes in with a headshot. Exertion in the pit, though. This is a problem. They've got to deal with it inside. We certainly will. 2v3. Bomb going down here for Vitality.
Yeah, but once again, I'd be shocked if they actually commit to the retake. Torji might look for something with the AWP. Brolin might look for something with the M4, but if they don't get it soon, they're going to back off. Smoke just plumed in front of Torji. A lot of time is going to be burned off this bomb timer before they can actually progress forward, and already Brolin is setting up for exits.
So the trend continues. MOUZ unable to string rounds together.
Are they coming in late for this?
Oh my god, okay, yeah.
Torji has a Molotov. He can chuck it towards half wall.
Well, let's see if this is it. Can they close it in this moment? They nearly line up for Brolin, but without Torji's kill and Brolin not getting a double, there just is no way back in. So he'll retreat.
And that kill forces the off to take a peek, which now hits the deck, so MOUZ is going to have to reinvest into that. Money could be an issue.
We've got $10,000 just under that for Torji, so at least he's got plenty of cash.
Yeah,
a lot of money across the board for MOUZ. Yep.
So they've over-rotated back as a setup. They've left Exertion alone at the B bomb site, and all 5 players of Vitality are here.
I mean, he's got to realize off the back of that reaction that there had to be a lot of damage done.
They didn't react the first time it happened at all.
That was louder.
Shift off of it. Yeah, this one might have been a little bit better. Shui is creeping back now because the timing isn't there for any sort of a mid-play. But both Exertion and Shuhei playing outside of the B bomb site. If Vitality hit this timing strong enough, it's a 5-on-5 retake, but there we go. Good advantage found.
That's an important kill for Shuhei. Keeps MOUZ ahead, and look at the damage done. And because that molly that they threw down, it actually slowed the attack in from Vitality. Exertion's got another one. Is this it for Vitality in Rio? Bomb plank being planted, and now we've got a 3v4 that they must recover in a post plant.
ZywOo better step up here. He's got another smoke to put down, but he wants to fight. He sees the shadow. Apex is going to re-smoke towards CT. One more smoke going to come out to Coffins, and that should be it. That should be the winning pieces of utility. But ZywOo is peeking.
Yimpad again. Oh god, this kid, he can't be stopped. There will be no repeat for the reigning Rio Royals. And so Furia have their contender. MOUZ march into the semi-finals. They will be the hostile Coliseum. And for Apex, more disappointment. It is a quarter-final exit. They will not defend their crown in Rio de Janeiro. Another disappointing result in 2024 for Team Vitality.